They couldn't fuck with me. It was pretty easy. But once they had open range of me, I died. Like once they swooped into the door, like they couldn't get through the door until they swooped to try to attack me. Or if I went into vats and they immediately somehow found a way to get through small areas and killed me. Once I had Fox, though, it was over with. Everyone just died, and the whole game was a fucking vanilla as fuck. It was so chill. Life was so easy once I had Fox. But you had to complete a lot of shit to get Fox. So Fallout 3 though was very fun though. I'm not gonna lie, but I did every aspect of Fallout 3. I got every location. I think that was a real playthrough where I got every location, did damn near all the missions, got almost all the bobbleheads except for one because of Raven Rock. Got every important weapon that you possibly could think of except for Eugene. I mean, without DLCs at least, I did everything I possibly could have done. Like I fucking everything. Everything got done with. Even in Fallout New Vegas, I wasn't able to get done with everything in Fallout New Vegas, which sort of sucks because I really did want to cap off on Fallout New Vegas, but I sort of was in a rush near the end. That's why I do want to do a rerun with the Ultimate Edition, though. I'd have to buy that from the store, but I'd have to get that because I do want to do a re-edition of that. And same with Fallout 3. I want to get Game of the Year. I think that was the two fuck-ups I had was not doing Game of the Year, but it leads to a Season 2, so that's all that matters, a Season 2 run-through. But that will be later on in the year after GTA 6 comes out. After GTA 6 comes out, I'll probably do a rerun of Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and that will probably be it for Bethesda for a while until it gets back into Elder Scrolls 6. But in between all that, we got Fallout 4 on Monday, the new Episode 1 Game of the Year edition. We're going to be running into that with hella mods. Not too crazy, though. Just like simple mods. Like I want hella companions, all the companions on me, all times. I want the settlement mod for sure. Get all that stuff up. Do I plan to play the Fallout the Frontier? I guess you would need a PC to play it. Yeah, I'm on the PC, but my PC is not. My PC is built for OBS and just like what I'm doing right now. I couldn't possibly play any crazy games on here. I'm not gonna lie. It's not built for gaming. I do need to add some more shit to it, and maybe I'll be able to do that. With whatever money I make from YouTube, I will upgrade it to a gaming PC and start playing other shit. But until then, I probably would buy. I don't know. That sort of sucks though, cause I think there's like there's three Fallout community made games that I want to play, which is Fallout London, Fallout Frontier, and Fallout Mexico. Those are the three games, especially Fallout London. Fallout London's a big one I want to play. It just sucks because I don't have a gaming PC and I had to go through hella work to find it. It's like in the middle of nowhere. It's one of the hardest fucking. I try to look it up, but it's like I have to go through a whole bunch of spills of shit to get to it. But until all that gets figured out, we're gonna be playing Fallout 4 for a fucking while. I'm not gonna lie. Fallout 4 will be a complete saga. Like it'll be like I don't even know. It'll probably double Fallout 3 easily, double it, because I have DLC on, and Fallout 4 was already a bigger game in general. But with me playing 6 hours every single day, who knows? I might be able to get done with it in 30 episodes, which I highly doubt. I'll probably get done with it in 50. But it will be a fucking crazy amount of shit going into it. This whole year is already planned out to be Bethesda anyway. Once it hits fall, though, like around September, I'm hoping that we'll be done with Elder Scrolls, and we could jump into GTA 6 or whenever that comes out. And after GTA 6, we'll get right back into Season 2 for Fallout New Vegas. Well, really just Ultimate Edition, and then also Game of the Year Edition for Fallout 3. Once we're done with those, though, it's going to be free game. I'm probably going to have to hop into Dark Souls and finish that. I don't want to rush through everything, but honestly, like, you know, time goes by pretty fucking fast. It felt like yesterday I just started Fallout 3. It's a month already done right here. You know, like it's already that period of time. I already know what's going on. But once I'm done with Dark Souls, we'll be hopping into probably Zelda until I'm hoping Elder Scrolls 6 drops in 2026. Like I pray it drops. Because if not, we'll start doing Season 2s of shit. But we'll probably be hopping into Elder Scrolls 6 most likely. That's the goal. That's what I'm looking forward to.
This This leads us then to eventually teleporting to their underground base and meeting their leader, Father. Now, as everyone and their dogs know, Father is actually our son Sean, because after Kellogg took Sean, he refrosted us for 60 more years.
Kellogg's refrosties, anyone?
In my playthrough, though, of course, the tone was undercut a little bit by Father constantly teleporting about.
I am your son.
I am your father.
Father assures us that the Institute is actually a great place, so understandably we want to ask lots of questions so we can learn about the Institute and its motivations. Unfortunately, well, I played through the entire Institute storyline and you never once get any decent explanation of why the Institute is being so evil. Father even says,
It really is humanity's best hope for the future.
but when we inquire why you, to Father making the claim that the Institute is the future of humanity, our character asks him,
Director? Why you?
Wait, what? That is your only question?
not why are you building synths, not why give them emotions, not why kidnap people, not even who's flying the damn helicopter. No, we asked the last possible thing you'd think why you could possibly denote in this situation. See, here's where the conversation system doesn't just be quite confusing, it completely breaks down. The entire game has been leading to and hinges on these chats we have with Father. Yet every conversation we have with him is plagued with us having absolutely no idea what we're actually going to say. No matter what we pick, we never discuss anything relevant about synths or the Institute's plans. Nothing you say ever has any impact on Father's point of view or the ending of the game, and 90% of the time you only ever get to pick one of the 4 vague options presented to you in dialogue, and then the conversation permanently moves on. All of this combined means the conversations you have with Father over the course of this game have to be the worst, least satisfying conversations in video game history.
Damn you, son!
The second big chat we have with him is on this roof, and here Father reveals to us that he's never been outside the Institute in his entire life. But in his quick 2-minute little midnight stroll on a roof, he decides the Commonwealth is dead and has no future, completely contradicting the only single tangible point he's made in this entire game. If you do suffer an embolism and decide to join the Institute, Father eventually reveals that we are going to be made the Institute's new leader. And again, this should be great, but it never gives us any option whatsoever to free synths or tell them to stop kidnapping people, so it's meaningless. Eventually then, as any sane person would, you give up on the Institute and use the Minutemen or Railroad to try and save the synths. If you join the Railroad, they eventually reveal that their final plan to save all of the synths and put an end to slavery is to set off a nuclear bomb within the Institute. Oh, the peaceful approach, is it? Yeah, remember when Abraham Lincoln emancipated the slaves by detonating the Northern Hemisphere? What a guy. Seriously, guys, is there not any other way to deal with the Institute, which I am now the fucking leader of, I remind you, than detonating a nuke within it? What, are we trying to recreate the divide here? But this is how the game is programmed to end. No matter which faction you side with, you storm the Institute and full-on megaton the place, seemingly killing everyone you were attempting to save and all the numerous innocent people living here. I mean, I met several scientists here who seem to want the synths to have more rights. Hell, the explosion itself above ground takes out half of the game map.
We did it. We saved everyone.
Before you explore the Institute, though, you can choose to have one final complex chat with Father. At this point, we've won. We've overrun the entire Institute, but we don't even get close to an option to negotiate the Institute's freedom if they stop being so evil. All we get is...
Are you in any pain?
There's nothing more to say.
Ah, that's nothing, though. In my playthrough, he didn't even spawn in his bed.
It's not enough that I lay here dying.
Bye, son. So we blow up the Institute for absolutely no reason and are forced to watch the most tonally dissonant closing cinematic possible.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation. I close my eyes. I see my life before.
This emotion hasn't been earned. We're all sitting at home totally baffled about why the hell we had to blow up the most technologically advanced place in the wasteland after we fully took it over. Not to mention, within just the opening and closing of this game, our character says...
War never changes.
A total of 5 times. Did Bethesda really have this little faith in their writing? Yes.
So there we go. The biggest issue this game has then, I'd say, was obviously the Institute, particularly Father's character.
He's just so full of contradictions, it's impossible to see his point of view at all. At one point he reveals to you that he dearly hopes you could love a synth child that he's made. This is insane! Father's only recognizable character trait and the entire plot of this game revolves around how adamant he is that synths are nothing but unfeeling machines. He would never ask this!
I also think this game attempted to do so many different things, it wasn't able to do any of them perfectly. In my playthrough alone, I found so much unfinished stuff. Look, here I'll read off a quickfire list.
Wait, my sensors can't take any more bad game design.
Oh, really?
Many of the animations were constantly messing up. The camera was always doing weird things in conversations. VATS often made me feel fucking sick. Stealth armor would make the Pip-Boy menu disappear. Characters' skin would change color. Mutants were so low res it was like they hadn't rendered properly. Underwater exploration is broken. Elevators never work. The frame rate is all over the place. Textures were disappearing. Characters were disappearing. The draw distance, the shadow distance, the Pip-Boy light, lighting effects, general lighting.
No! No! No!
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life.
No, shut up! Ugh, how am I supposed to get out of here now? Wait, a desk fan? And a teddy bear? Who cares if it makes sense? Fuck it! Hey everyone, thank you all so much for watching this video. As always, this video was a little bit spinny, with me needing to hire music producers, the set and set designers, cinematographers, voice actors, special effects artists, editors. So if you enjoyed this video and want me to continue making high production stuff like this, please consider joining my